single day.
you know.
So yeah, I remember a lot of our groups in that late 90s, early 2000s, that when they were getting dropped by labels, it was like, okay, let's go back to our roots. And it seems as if, yeah, we noticed a lot. Big Bum from today,
Uh-huh.
Woody from Drew Hill. Yeah, a lot of them it just seemed like, well, this is what our bread and butter, what we knew. So
Uh-huh.
it was interesting to see that that happened. So from that, when that thing happened, how did you react to it? What was it like for you hearing that?
It was very disrespectful, and I lost a lot of respect for that young lady that did that because it wasn't called for. She did apologize. Sometimes people don't think before they speak, and and I've been guilty of that. But that was for me to say it to you and for you to be there is totally different because it was just like, wow, did you just really do that? Did you just really say that? And it was crazy.
Well, I
It
mean,
was crazy.
Woody
Social
from
media,
yeah wasn't around at that time.
yeah, yeah. Woody, you said Woody from Drew Hill? Did you
So
just say
yeah,
Woody?
said that what he experienced on Deaf Soul and in the music industry. He says it was far worse when he went to do gospel. And he says you
Absolutely.
won't understand that that the the hypocrisy of what they do behind the scenes was far worse than anything else. And I think for a lot of us, it's hard to imagine that, okay, they're singing continuously, but he says they do far worse than the hypocrisy. And it was like he couldn't imagine, he couldn't believe that that was happening. And so sharing this example, it's almost not just, it just says, wow, most of us wouldn't understand how bad that could be for them in a gospel setting to put down an artist of any, in any setting. It just can't, it doesn't seem right.
Oh, it was crazy. It was really, really crazy. And um, when you're in the gospel, you definitely have to be a little bit more hands-on. You can't just sing and you go back to your hotel. They want to talk to you. They, of course, in the secular field, of course, you get a chance to talk to some of your fans
Mm.
and take some pictures, and then they want you to stay there, and they want you to leave when they leave. They
Wow.
want to talk to you all night after the service or after over. It's different. You don't have to, but that's what they expect you to do.
Wow.
And it's different. You really have a different mindset doing gospel from doing secular. It's different,
But that was
definitely different.
because you sort of grew up in the church and stuff. So were you used to
Yeah,
that already? So it wasn't you kind of knew about it, or were you learning things about the scene that you didn't expect now that you're coming from a management business side?
I wasn't used to that.
Mm.
I wasn't used to that. Of course, I seen that with local artists,
Yeah.
local ministries, but not on a national level like that. For someone that could have went a whole another way. You know, um, she just had a bitter taste in her mouth, and she really didn't want to be bothered like that for a while because because of that experience. And I couldn't blame her.
Mm.
It was bad. It was definitely bad.
And so this is when you said you kind of tried to convince her, let's to reconcile with the girls.
Well, keep in mind, SWV was doing maybe spot dates here and there, but they wasn't back full time.
Mm.
Other manager um, at the time, and I wasn't the manager of SWV at the time. When SWV got back together, they had been doing a few shows and here and there, and the manager that was managing Coko was also managing SWV. He ended up leaving, going on to other things, and because I was working with Coko, I stepped in and helped SWV.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for being part of the Halftime Chat community. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. But most importantly, why don't you consider being a member? That's a way of supporting the channel, but also getting a lot of videos ahead of time, a lot of behind the scenes stuff, and some exclusive content that doesn't get shared. But anyway, thanks for watching and thanks for being part of Halftime Chat.